So yesterday, you know who issued an executive order aimed at lowering drug costs. We don't know which drugs, but lowering drug costs. And he blamed foreign countries for extorting drug companies by negotiating lower prices that stick the U.S. with the bill.
Huh?
And none of that made any sense. But here's who he said inspired him to take action.
A friend of mine who's a businessman, very, very, very top guy. Most of you would have heard of him. Highly neurotic, brilliant businessman, seriously overweight, and he takes the fat shot drug. And he called me up. I'm in London, and I just paid for this damn fat drug I take. I said, it's not working. He said, I just paid $88. And in New York, I pay $1,300. What the hell is going on?
Well, again, he didn't specify which drugs he's going to target or which insurance programs would be impacted, because you see, if you're going to lower the price of the drugs, you got to first fix the broken insurance company, because it doesn't make any sense.
You also, I would think that you'd have to take money out of politics, too, because a lot of these guys in Congress, don't they take money from pharmaceutical? The lobbyists, yeah. I mean, so if you
there
have
are
money...
lobbyists in other countries, too.
But, you know, the guy has 153 rooms in the White House. He can't have one mirror to look into. He's always criticizing. This one's not a 10, this one's a 6, this one's fat, he said the friend is highly neurotic. Hello, look in the mirror.
So what he's proposing here is implementing the most favored nation pricing model. He tried to do it in his first term. And the best, layperson way I could explain this is when you go to the grocery store and they're like, we'll match the lowest price somewhere else. He's basically matching lower drug costs in other nations. Now, he's had some interesting support from this. Ro Khanna, a member of the Progressive Caucus, and Bernie Sanders have a bill that basically does this. The main part of it, the main critique of it is it could help research and development. America's the hub of medical research and development.
Well, we were until got in and cut all of this out.
Well, and another thing is he is saying there's going to be enforcement action if they don't lower drug price, which that to me is price controls and veers into some socialism I'm not comfortable with.
But here's the problem. When we talked about this, we've talked about lowering drug costs. We say people pay more tax in different countries, you know, because it helps them with their costs. Now, when we suggested that, they said, oh, this is socialism. It's not socialism. Yeah. It's best for the country if everyone can afford their health care.
Well, Tim, when he blames that other countries are negotiating better, one of the problems is in a lot of other countries, there's a central negotiator, which would be the government. And so if our government was the central negotiator for this and came up with some price controls, the problem is every healthcare plan is on their own. So you have all of these different people trying to do it.
And Biden seemed to find a way to work towards it. And the same with Barack Obama. He found a way. So why can't he do
just an executive order?
That was my problem.
This is just to distract from the fact that he's getting this $400 million plane from Qatar.
Yeah.
It's like, don't look at this, look at this.
I think it's an interesting
He tries to fool Americans, and he's...
If you've got Republicans and you have Ro Khanna and Bernie saying it works.
You have to actually have a plan.
And Ro Khanna has a bill that he says do this. I haven't read.
But
maybe he has concepts of a plan.
Well, everybody's got concepts, you know, but I need him to go to the insurance people and say, stop gouging the people.
And he needs
How about
Congress
that?
to act.
Well, they have to bill.
And not by just a whim. What? Is there big wheels keep on turning?
Yeah.
Is that what's...
Gotta go.
You want me to go to commercial?
Gotta go.